Every morning, it was full. And no one in my house could explain why. It started after my wedding. Among all the gifts, there was one that stood out. Not because it was beautiful, but because it wasn't. A chamber pot. Old. Dull. Slightly chipped. It looked like it had already belonged to someone else, before finding its way to me. There was no name. No card. No message. Just there. People laughed when we opened it. Even I laughed. My husband didn't. "Let's throw it away," he said. And honestly, I wanted to. But something stopped me. It felt wrong to throw away a gift so quickly, no matter how strange it was. So we kept it. We didn't use it. We just placed it in the corner of our bedroom. And moved on. Or at least, we tried to. The first morning after the wedding, I woke up early. Everything still felt new. The room, the house, the life. I was about to step out when something caught my attention. The pot. I don't know why I looked at it. Maybe it was just there, too quiet. I walked closer. And when I looked inside, I paused. It wasn't empty. I frowned, but I didn't think too much about it. I just assumed my husband had used it during the night. It felt strange. But not strange enough to question. So I carried it to the bathroom, emptied it, washed it. And placed it back. I didn't mention it. The next morning, it happened again. Same thing. This time, I stood there a little longer. Then I turned to look at him. He was still asleep. Peaceful. Like nothing had happened. I almost asked him. But something about it felt awkward. So again, I said nothing. I cleaned it. Returned it. Moved on. By the third day, it had become routine. Wake up. See it. Clean it. Forget it. But that evening, while we were eating, I finally spoke. I smiled and said, "So, you've started using that thing now?" He looked up. "Using what?" I laughed. "The pot. In the room." His face changed immediately. "I haven't touched that thing," he said. I paused, then laughed again. "Come on. I've been emptying it every morning." There was a silence. A long one. The kind that doesn't feel normal. "I'm serious," he said. "I haven't used it." I waited for him to smile. To laugh. To say he was joking. But he didn't. And slowly, the air in the room changed. "Then who did?" I asked quietly. He didn't answer. Because at that moment, we both knew something wasn't right. That pot had been empty every night. We had both gone to bed with it dry, untouched. But every morning, it wasn't. This time, neither of us laughed. My husband stood up and walked to the door. He checked the lock. Still locked. He checked the windows. Closed. He stood there for a moment, thinking. Then he turned back to me. And for the first time since our wedding, I saw something in his eyes I hadn't seen before. Not confusion. Not doubt. Fear. "Tonight," he said slowly. "We are not sleeping." I followed his gaze to the corner. The pot sat there quietly. Exactly where we had left it. But it didn't feel like a gift anymore. It felt like something that had been there before us. Something we had unknowingly allowed into our home. That night, we stayed awake. We wanted to see who was using it. We wanted answers. We just didn't know what we would wake up to. Stay for part 2. You won't believe what we saw that night.